May I have a seat next to you, please? Please, Simba. I don't remember how old I was when this happened, but I did something I wasn't supposed to do, and my parents asked me if I did it, and I lied. And they later found out that I did it. So they decided that the best way to teach me to not lie is to give me Bible verses to memorize. And they gave me Colossians 3, 9 and 10. And the King James Version says, "Lie not one to another, saying that you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on a new man which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him." I'm doing it like I rap in a verse or something. And the premise of the verse, like the second part of the verse, is the old man and the new man, and there's like a difference between the old man and the new man. She then used it as a black dog and a white dog. You have to do what is necessary to feed the white dog, and whichever dog you decide to feed or feed more of, period, is the dog that becomes stronger. And so throughout my life, I read the Bible and I was like, okay, I'm feeding the white dog, I'm feeding the white dog, I'm feeding the white dog. As a result, anytime I figured out something about myself that I know needed to be changed, I will look for the root of that problem and work on what is causing me, or what caused me to be that type of person. All this time I still 100% believed in God. I still 100% believed the Bible was God's word. It was infallible. All of that, still 100%. But it was when I really started mingling heavily with people outside of church circles, I started to see it from their perspective. I started listening to what they were saying somewhat. I fought it. If anybody know me, I'm stubborn, and I fought it and I fought it and I fought. And one of the best things I did is learn about mental health. And then I started to really listen to them. Like you just hear people talk about being depressed. There are people who just live with that. Some people just have crippling anxiety. Like I don't even understand how they leave the house at times. I wasn't being kind to them. I wasn't being understanding to them. I follow the answers because I've been to church my entire life and I've been asking questions. It usually boils down to, that's just, how we do things. Just do it because we've always done it. Or just getting the typical answer that they always give that really has no depth or substance to it when you think about it. On the other side, there are people who are just annoyed and just want me to shut up and just think I'm just contrarian and just trying to cause drama. So I went and looked for my own answers. Hello.
How you get so? Honest?
Wait, tell a lie. Alright, I'll have to do it.
Oh, pepper for the heart. They're gonna ask me what that means and I'm gonna not be able to tell them.
And I started really trying to see Christianity from the outside. Like, if I didn't believe in God from the beginning and I pay attention to Christianity, what would it be? I went and I started asking people who believe different. They started giving me answers. And I very quickly realized that Christianity is a cult. I learned about cults and manipulation and all these things, and I'm looking at it just blatantly in the church, just blatantly.
Does it work?
Universal Service Fund. I don't hear anything. Am I supposed to hear something?
Yes.
I don't hear anything. You haven't. Oh, yuck, and they look disgusting. That's a cute review. Hello. And I know I put atheist in the title, but there's a question mark after it for a reason. Because I'm not an atheist, I don't know. God feels like this horrible, abusive parent. You bring me here, give me no other option but to serve you. I serve you because I don't want the other alternative. I don't know if God really is this God up in heaven who's just like, do what I say, worship me, even if it means you have to suffer, like just make me happy. Then after that I have to be like grateful to you for what? it doesn't feel right. Like it feels nasty. It feels like an abusive relationship, and I can't be a part of that. That's just it. I don't know.
Now why you hold it and just film everybody, right? Hold it. For it's not everything you want to see. You have a, just let you enjoy it a little bit first now. Yeah, time for somebody else, time for somebody else. Oh, you ready? Ready? Let me see a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, we call something. We call them.
You put up my last shoe hard.
I'm going to put it on YouTube. Alright, I'm coming.
Aqua?
I said bye now. Alright, put it away. I'll put it on YouTube. That's for you, yeah? Why the iPhone looking clearer than this? Oh, that's okay. What's going on? So lots of a truth in here.
Nobody knows. You believe with all your heart that this is true, but the whole premise is faith. It's like, blessed are those who do see and believe still. Like faith is ridiculous. You have no proof. You have feelings, but then your mind could convince you of anything. They've done the Christian thing their whole life, and some of them just terrified because you don't know. You can say, Lord, Lord, for your entire life, and then when you're dead, it's like, I never knew you. So like, there's a lot of fear and captivity, just pressure. There's so much pressure in Christianity, and based on my own life and what that pressure has done to me and what I've seen that pressure do to so many other people, I don't think that pressure could ever possibly come from a loving God.
Yes, I want to see the birds.
But like I said, I don't know. If I'm wrong and I suffer in hell for all eternity, I mean, nothing I could do at this point. He knew from the beginning what's going to happen, so he made me know in full well I'll go to hell, so I guess, was it really my choice?
Why the thing up there look like it have fire inside there?
Keep figuring it out. You're still getting that. I am just as special as the rest of my family.
My last 2 days. What?
Hi, baby. I'm finished.
What?
I'm done.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah, I hope that made sense.